A machete's a good addition to the knife shelf.
Yeah?
Yeah, it adds another layer, you know?
I gotta get the one from, oh god, I can't. I don't think I can.
Hmm.
I don't
The
know if
one
I
the cops
should.
have?
Yeah. I was
Yeah,
gonna ask
I never got John Fried's
Gravy.
ID back.
You know what they told me?
Hmm.
They told me I couldn't have my machete back until it was 30 days after the incident.
Mm-hmm.
But they told me that they wouldn't do it because I attacked Flippy in self-defense. And I don't know what to say to that.
They wouldn't give you the machete back because you attacked Flippy and Sultan?
Yes. They literally, like, word for word, he said, because you attacked Flippy in self-defense, we have to make sure that it's not been used in a crime. And I
Okay, so what are
looked
they
at him for
doing
a
to do that?
second, and I
What are
was
they
like, okay,
doing
are
to
you
do that?
charging me with a crime? And also, can you repeat that sentence back to me? Because you just said that I attacked in self-defense, which was not a crime.
Mm-hmm.
So what are we waiting the statute for?
Mm-hmm.
If you're not going to charge me for a crime, you are stealing my item.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah. No, they just do that now, I think, to be
yeah.
honest. They just do
I was like,
that.
well, what is happening?
And when the 30
And
days are up, you're not going to be able to get it back either half the time because they'll be like, I can't find the
yeah,
incident, and they just won't try and they'll lie to your face.
yeah,
Happens a
yeah.
lot too.
So I do want that one because it's important because it has Flippy's blood on it. But
Mm-hmm.
I could settle for this knife.
Mm-hmm.
This knife I have. Oh, I don't have my knife anymore. I didn't get my stuff back. I may be stupid.
I don't have my knife anymore. I don't know where it went.
Your knife?
Yeah, I've had a knife for a while, but it's probably in that pile at the shop. Or I left it in a car somewhere.
You didn't have a knife in your pile.
Yeah, I probably left it in a car somewhere. When I ditched my stuff. I don't know.
When did you ditch stuff?
I don't know. I've done it many times before. Probably in one of my cars.
When was the last time you had it?
I don't know. I don't know. I usually have a gun. Or I'll use a hammer. But it's like the crowbar and whatever else I had. I just kind of, have a lot of fucking weapons. I've only had a gun on me since everything.
Do you think you had a knife when you went to go see Siren?
I don't know. I didn't catalog my weapons, but if you said I didn't have one after, then probably not.
Okay. Um, you said something the other day that
I knew she
it kind of
clocked that.
struck me as odd.
I know exactly what she's talking about. I knew she clocked that.
When we were talking to party.
Okay.
I didn't say anything because I wasn't really sure if it meant anything. Uh, you kind of, when you're talking about her, you mentioned like you stabbing when you were explaining, and then you corrected yourself quickly and said something about or shot her or whatever. And that just something to think about, I guess.
I don't know what you mean.
Well, just the fact that you're mentioning you had a knife, now you don't have a knife.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, I've had a knife before. I remember like having it at some point. I remember because it was like an unlabeled knife. Didn't have my serial number
Oh,
etched into it.
okay.
So I knew I didn't want to like
I don't know.
lose it, which is why it's probably like just in one of my cars or something. So I was probably doing something and, you know, just didn't want to get it taken.
Okay.
I can try to look for it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't have to. I mean, it was just something odd that might be worth taking a note of
Okay.
for your own sake.
Okay. I don't know if I'm like fully following, but okay. I'll take a note. I said stabbed?
You did, yeah. When it was like kind of a passing comment, like you were talking about what happened to her,
I just wasn't thinking.
and you just kind of blurted it out, and then you corrected yourself quickly and you said, or shot, or whatever, and I didn't say anything because it's like, could have just been random, like, that might have been on your mind, you know? Like stabbing instead of shooting because you
Mhm.
couldn't remember what happened, but you know, if you're wanting to try and remember what happened, it might be something to think about. The missing knife is kind of just what worries me, is all. So if you find it,
Okay, well,
then
I to be fair,
maybe that's
I've had a million weapons that have all gone missing at various times. I don't, you know, I just don't have a knife right now.
okay.
Is all. But I don't know.
All right.
I'll look around.
Okay. Only if it is something you want to think about. You don't have to.
I'll look around. I'm gonna destroy
Okay.
all that stuff too, by the way.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Steve's the only person who knows about that, by the way, besides you. I told him about that too
You
today.
told him.
Yeah, because I'm going to sell him the trailer. And I went to show it to him and he saw, you know, the vibe. And I don't know. I just kind of blurt stuff out to Steve because we're not usually around at the same time. So it just feels like there's no repercussions.
Yeah.
And it's
That's
just never bit
okay.
me in the ass because he pretty generally like has my back and actively goes out of his way to like help me. So I don't know.
Okay.
He's
Well, I mean,
a
I
good
don't have a
friend.
problem with it. As long as you have someone you trust that you can tell stuff to, I'm happy.
Yeah. Well, and I think it's good that you're not the only one who knows everything,
Yeah.
you know?
But I am glad to hear that you're just gonna get rid of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, that would be fun, I think, maybe to do a little bit of, if you think it'd be good and healthy for people to hear some of the stuff that's in there,
I don't think
maybe?
so. I don't
Oh,
think
okay.
so. Probably not. I don't know. I only ever went and wrote that stuff when I was like scared for my life, you know? So
Oh. So it's not like burn books?
I know it's not like a burn book. It's
Oh,
no.
okay.
It's very investigative vibes.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I don't think it'd even be fun. I think it would just make people look at me different. I don't want that.
That's fair. Okay. Well then, if it's something that would make you feel weird if people knew, then do what you would like to do.
Yeah, I think I'll just get rid of it and never tell anybody except you in state.
Okay. Well, thank you.
You don't need to thank me. Thank you for letting me tell you, I guess, and not judging me for, I don't know, cop brain, I guess, I think probably.
Well, I think if I did that, I'd have to judge myself, so I probably shouldn't do that.
I said A firm on the gang radio earlier.
Oh my god, I've done that too.
I do it a lot.
Oh my god, somebody radio checked and I said 10-2 without thinking one time.
I literally, every time I can't hear
die.
someone, I want to say 10-9. I have to actively stop myself and say, wait, what did you say? Instead? Because my gut instinct is 10-9.
It was my first little gang operation with the Goonies, my old roommates, and we were all on radio, and they were like, "Radio check," and I said 10-2, and they all clowned on me. It was awful.
Yeah,
I didn't
I've
even
done that
think
too.
about it either until they said something.
I don't even let people clown on me for it at this point. It's just like, you know what I mean, probably. Whatever.
It does get better. I will say that. It goes away.
It's been 6 months and I'm still going strong, but yeah, I'm sure eventually. Okay. I'm going to bed.
Alright.
Alright. I like you. Good night.
I like you too.
WWWW.
There's a free parking spot, by the way.
Oh.
I moved my Seminole.
King of the clown soul, haze in my blood. Every plan I make, leave the block in a flood. Slip out of cuffs like they ain't even locked. PD, catch me once, then I'm already dropped.